Okay, I don't care if I look like shit. I don't care that my camera's inverted. I don't care. Today my fucking dog died. My dog died. Sasha. She was a husky chow. She was 12 and a half years old. They got her when I was like 5 or 6 years old. Um, so she, I don't even know where to start. She got put down today, and it's gonna be difficult for me. Obviously, I mean, it's hard losing anything to death. But she was around for almost 13 years, and that is the majority of my life. And it's like losing a family member. I don't handle death well at all. Um, I mean, she was my dog. And people are like bitches about losing their dogs, but like Sasha was like an anchor in my life. Like I knew that she was always going to be there until 2 days ago. She started not doing so well. And she was breathing really fast, like she couldn't catch her breath. Her neck was kind of swollen, and so my mom started calling like vets, all this, and she's old. She's an old dog. So it's like she's sick. We need to get her help before it kills her. Um, a vet told us that her organs were failing. She couldn't move, she couldn't stand up. She was literally laying in the same spot for a day. And this morning, my mom made a call, and she was like, "We're taking Sasha in an hour." And it was like the reality of the situation hit me like a truck. My heart's crushed. I mean, she's my dog. Like, Sasha has always been around. She's always been around. So, losing that, it still doesn't even feel real yet. Like, her summer shed is still everywhere in the house, because it's always everywhere in the house. Like, her little toys are still upstairs. I don't know. I felt so bad for her because she had given up. She knew it was the end. It's just, how am I supposed to deal with this now? I've been screaming and sobbing for a few hours, but when my parents picked her up in a blanket and put her into the back of the Jeep, I was like, oh my god, this is it. This is the last time I'm ever seeing her again. So, I kissed her on the forehead, and I hugged her, and I said, "Goodbye, I love you, I'll miss you, I'll always miss you, and I'll always love you." And I don't believe in heaven, but I know that all dogs go there. And if there is an afterlife specifically for dogs, I hope there is one. And she deserves everything. She deserves everything. I don't know, I wish there was like something that could have happened. It's it's surprising that she lived that long, honestly, because her sister only lived for about 5 or 6 years. She had cancer and all these health problems and allergies. It was crazy. But Sasha was fun, you know? She was my favorite asshole dog. She, you know, if you've ever owned a husky, you know that they'll take any fucking opportunity to run out a door or, in her case, jump out of a fucking window multiple times, with screens in them. She didn't give a fuck. If the window was open, she was out. But it was fun. She always came back. She ran away. All the time. She used to run away all the fucking time at the old house. And she's also scared of the dark, so when it got nighttime, she would sleep in the light of the porch, which was really funny, and then every time my mom would open the door, she'd run away like an asshole again. It's fine. She always came back. She was never running away to be malicious. It's literally just what huskies do. Wow. There are so many good memories with Sasha, especially when, you know, during the wintertime. She wouldn't really run away during the wintertime, so we could let her in the yard and to, like, play in the snow. While me and Haley were playing in the snow to keep her distracted, make sure she doesn't run away. And, you know, kids dressed up in their snow gear, Sasha would drag us around. It was really fucking fun. I thought it was great. Haley didn't think it was great, but I thought Sasha dragging Haley around the yard was hilarious. My parents thought it was hilarious. So many times we tried to, like, turn her into a sled dog. Like, put her leash on, attach it to a fucking sled, and then try to get her to run around. She would not. She was stubborn as fuck. Another thing I really loved about her was, like, the husky screams. She didn't just scream for no good reason. She screamed when people got home, mostly, or when she wanted to go outside. But she also screamed a lot when she just wanted a cookie. She would scream and, like, sharply bark at people. It was hilarious. But, like, when we moved here to this house, she mostly liked the top of the stairs, and the stairs are super loud and echoey, so she would be screaming. It would be so loud. I thought it was hilarious. And she would not stop screaming until you gave her a cookie. Which I also think is pretty hilarious. Her favorite place to sleep ever was under the table. Always under the table. Like when she was upstairs, anything soft, like any blanket, piece of clothing, anything, she would be sleeping on it. We bought her a dog bed. She loved it. It was very fluffy, very for her. I have a picture of her zonked out in it. It's very cool. I'm gonna fucking miss her. This is just, it's not really fair. It's just not fair, really. Because she was always around. My whole childhood, teenage years, like, she was the dog. You know? I just don't really know how I'm meant to cope with this. I don't know. But yeah, my dog died.